Alright, so this is my fucking HYPERPOP or whatever vocal preset, my fucking template. So over here, pretty much what I do here is I record in this track, in this fucking recording thingy. This is the settings over here. I'll go over. This is the settings. SSL. This is a Waves plugin. Waves, they have the best plugins in my opinion. I really love fucking with their plugins. I think Butch Figs is probably one of my most favorite plugins from them. Anyways, CLA and other Waves thingy, de-esser. I use a shit ton of Wave plugins, but Waves is like the key, the fucking mixing in my opinion, cause it's just amazing. I fucking love the plugin so much. So over here, whenever I record like this is what it sounds like without the effects. Let me disable this shit. My heart is mixed with runs. I can't get. Alright, that's so cringe. I don't want to hear that shit without autotune and shit. But over here, whenever you record into the recording or tracking layer, what you want to do is you want to move this into. You want to move this into main vocals. Into a main vocal bus chain or whatever. You want to add an auto tune, whatever one you want is what you can put, and you want to put the retune speed to 0, tracking the 100, and I just let auto tune like go completely wild. You have to pick whatever key you need, and if you don't know what key is the beat, you could use a auto key. It's a plugin from Antares. And what you do is you just put in the file, the wave file of the audio, and it just gives you the key. And mine was BB minor or BB major, so that's why I put minor over here. But yeah, nothing special. I put a fruity limiter I got from Farai, I believe. I think. Sounds hella nice, the limiter. But these are the settings. Vocal chain. In the vocal chain, you want to have. I'll go over each effects one by one, so don't worry. You want to use F6 mono. This is a live EQ, I believe. So you want to use GTR lead preset, and I fucked with 5 and 6 because 5 and 6 is where I notice I get a lot of the sound difference. You want to add F6 mono. Then the next plugin you want to add in is Butch Vig's Vocals. This is one of my favorite plugins of all time. I think it's a modulator, I believe. I'm not sure what type of plugin. I could look, but I'm too lazy. But you want to use BV rockvox 2 preset. You want to, I believe I just fucked with the saturation and the presence lows and airs until it sounded good, because with Butch Vigs you can configure it however you want, like whatever sound you want to achieve. Like it all varies depending on the beat and song, really. But for this one I used these settings. I can't give up. You see how clean that shit sounded with Butch Figs? That's like why that's like one of my favorite plugins of all time. But next you want to use an R compressor by Waves. All of these are Wave plugins, by the way. You want to use R compressor. This is a good ass compressor. Whenever you compress vocals, you never want to move it above. You never want to move the attack from above 10. That's what one of my older homies told me. Apparently it like fucks up some shit. But yeah. Walk with the blunt cookies mixed with runs. I can't. Why did the beat get fucking removed? What the fuck? But yeah. Walk with the blunt cookies mixed with runs. I can't. Alright, so next thing you want to add is CLA vocals. This is another fucking amazing plugin. You want to use face-to-face dry preset. It's fucking amazing. Like CLA and Butch, it's just best fucking Wave plugins. Waves, they have best plugins. So I need to stop dick riding Waves. But over here, you want to use face-to-face dry, disable reverb and delay, because you're gonna have your own reverb and delay chains or sends. So what you want to do is disable those. You want to put the pitch to stereo. You just want to fuck with all this pitch. This just fucks with all the things. So alright, so the next plugin I'm gonna go over is the C1 gate. This is a gate compressor, I believe. You want to copy these settings. This is what it sounds like without this gate. This is what it sounds like with the gate on. Not really much of a big deal, but I remember I still use C1 gate. It's just useful for when it does apply. But C4 mono, this is a multi-band compressor. It pretty much a multi-band compressor, I believe. It makes your voice sound more alive and more I don't know. It gives it more liveliness. Alright, and you might be thinking, oh, this doesn't sound good, but just wait a bit. You want to have vocal rider mono, or any mono or stereo, it just doesn't matter. I just use mono for some to save up some CPU. For vocal rider, you always want to put this at the end of the chain, and pretty much what it does, it lets the beat, or it lets the vocals sit on top of the beat, like, right. So this is done with the vocal chain. Let's go over the reverb, delay, and whatever. So this is gonna be the reverb vocal chain, or vocal send. You want to make a reverb track. You want to use Valaha vintage verb, or any reverb, pretty much. You want to use whatever. I use my reverb settings. I believe this is just, no, I'm not sure what one this was. I'm not sure what I did, but I EQ'd my reverb. You can EQ your reverb however you want it, and you want to like add a compressor. So this, let me add the. And so then what I added was a delay. I use H delay. I use these settings over here. Oh yeah, for fucking this, I put 100 here. I put the feedback to 4. This, the 140. I just did it. You just want to adjust shit until it feels good. Like I said. Our compressor. I forgot to enable the delay, but yeah, you want to use these settings so it's like delays right or whatever. Next is the I almost exited OBS, but I fucked up on the parallel compressor. I forgot to enable the effects, but yeah, you want to add a parallel compressor. You want to fuck with this until it sounds good. You want to put the ratio to all. You're going to put the attack just 4. Release at 7. And you want to fuck with the input and output until your vocals sound good. It's going to be different for every song. I walk cartier with the blunt cookies mixed with ours. I can't give up on drugs. They keep me alive. Walk cartier. Yeah, parallel compressions, fucking amazing. Vocal synth too. This is a doubler. You wanna go onto this. You wanna make a doubler vocal chain. You wanna use the preset added texture, yeah. And then what it does is it makes it more full. So this is what it. I'm gonna enable the vocal chain, the doubler. This is.
Cartier with the blunt cookies mixed with orange. I can't give up on drugs. They keep me alive. Walk Cartier with the blunt cookies mixed with orange. I can't give up on drugs. I know real life thugs.
Fucking crisper. This is what makes it like sound like crisp. Like there's just no way to like explain. Oh, there is, but not for me because I'm a retard. But you wanna just enable this shit. Parametric EQ, high. Yeah. You wanna add a limiter. Maximus. Fruity limiter, and yeah, fruity limiter. This is what it sounds like.
Walk Cartier with the blunt cookies mixed with orange. I can't give up on drugs. They keep me alive. Walk Cartier with doing drugs, and I don't doing drugs, and I don't do it for fun when I'm not high. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my process. Main vocals for backing vocals, you just want to honestly use the same. I didn't use backing vocals, but I'll give you an example of one real quick. Alright, so this is a backing chain. Over here you just want to do the same that you do with the main vocals. I used kind of a different mix for this song, but same idea. You want to go into the EQ, into the background vocals EQs, and what you want to do is just reverse the EQ. So you see how the 6 is over here at the gain at 6% at the background. Oh fuck, I moved. It doesn't matter, but over here you want to put, because this is 6 gain dB, you want to put minus 6 dB over here, and because this is at 5 dB, wait, where's the dB? 6 dB, you want to put it at 6 dB as well, and because this one's at 2.8 minus 2.8, and you just leave the other bands alone. Like if one band is on the top, like how these ones are, then just reverse them. But if they're just neutral like this, then don't even bother with them. But yeah, just reverse EQs, reverse your EQs on the background vocals, and yeah, and then you should be good pretty much. This is what my background vocals sound like. Where the fuck is it? Okay, here.
I think about it, but I don't. First time you saw me, I was under control. Last time you saw me,
yeah, ad-libs. You just wanna add fast distortion and stereo enhancer at the bottom of the chain. These should be the last, and you also want to reverse the EQ as well. Yeah, that's like it. If you want it, this is like really complex, so I understand if you have any questions about this. So if you have any questions about mixing or whatever, you can, or not mixing, some shit at mixing, but if you have any questions about this layout, just let me know and I can try to help you as much as I can. Or you can buy this template from me if you want. Just hit my DMs on Instagram at 363logolfstar. But wait, what the fuck was I gonna say? If there's enough demand, I might try to make a free FL Studio, like with all the FL Studio plugins instead of waves, if that'd help. But yeah, anyways, see ya.
pills in my bag is the reason I got them. Different situations in my head, I got my options. Girl, you really left me in the dirt, I'll fuck the cotton. I can just my circle cause everybody be plotting. Pills in my bag is the reason I got them. Different situations in my head, I got my options. circle cause everybody be partying. My heart, my